Well, my bangle has arrived. And here we go. Here it comes. Here's the little, you get a little certificate with it that, you know, says what it is, and color lavender mixed with yellow bangle, 49.7 millimeters. It gives the width, the thickness, opaque, and the weight. And it's grade AJ, natural color, untreated, no enhancements. Okay. So that's my little hoodoo-wada. And now, open this and see. This is not the best light to look at it in. Got that yellow light up here, which always makes everything look bad. Oh, he has this tape wrapped all the way around. See if I can find the scissors so I can open this. There they are. He always packs it really securely. It's in a box and then it's tied to the box. There we go. Now, if this is right, if it's the right color, it should match my thing here. So little. He always sends such a nice little bag to keep it in. Look at how cute that one is. Extra cute. Then he ties it. Here's a bangle. He ties it in here. So you got to undo the little tie. He always packs it the best way. It's so cute. So you got to untie this. We take the bangle out. Now it's wrapped in this little, see the paper? It's got little sparklies on it. So now we got to unwrap it. I see the yellow. I see the white. I see some lavender. So it's going to match this. It's got the beads in here. It's got some of the yellow beads. So it is going, there's one of the yellow beads. You can see it there. It's going to match it. So I really like this. It looks like it was cut from the same thing. Now you get the lavender more in some lights than other lights. This light is not good for lavender. Let me see if I can get some sunlight in here. Well, not so much, but you can see it's a very soft color. If I get it in the light, yeah, it's a nice, it does come up to the lavender here. But it's a very soft looking, it's got the yellows. It does match this. So now, put it on. Take off my rings. Doesn't work trying to put it over rings. Which side do I want up? I think I'll put it on this way. Here we go. Let's see. Okay. It's going. It's like, ah! My hand collapses. It's hot today, so my hands are swollen. I may have to put some lotion on. It would make it easier to get on. If I had lotion on my hand, it would go on so quickly. But without it, you know, your skin is kind of bunching up there. Come Come on, puppy. Okay, it's going over the bone, 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 over the bone. Ah. There it is. Yeah, it's perfect. It's just a perfect to fit. Yeah. And that purple looks so nice with that. Yeah. And so if it comes over to the yellow, we've got the yellow here, and we've got the yellow here, which also goes very well together. Yeah. When you get it out in the sun, you get more of that purple. But it's such a... yeah. It's a very soft looking color. The yellow shows up more here than it did in the pictures. It's brighter than it was in the pictures, which is good for me. There we go. Got the two lavenders. Now that brings out the lavender even more with having the extra one on there, which is what I was hoping. So I'm very, very happy with it. It goes very well with that, and it does go with this. I wish you could pick up the yellow on here. In person, you can see it better. That's one of the yellow ones. These are yellow ones. That's a yellow one. But when I push it somewhere else, it looks, see, that's a yellow one. And it's going to have the same color. There we go. They're the same color, actually. So I guess with the lavenders, it's common to get those yellows with it as well. So yeah, no, I'm really happy. It matches this perfectly, and it just gives me a nice set now. Nothing else is going to fit. I would have to get larger bangles to go up. I think that's it. Oh. Although, yeah, he does have one more that I do like that would fit here. It's a green one, and it's a thinner one. So I could actually wear it here. It's got greens and browns and a silver with little rubies. Also like that one very, very much. But we'll see. I'm still actually thinking about that one. Because it would just, again, would enhance these a lot. And that's all the room I have for, because these are tighter up here. I like to leave a little room, so you can get under there, move them a little bit. Because when the summer comes up in the heat and you're out there and your hands swell, well, yeah, it's too much. Well, so I'm going to send him a picture and say, it's perfect again, as usual. I think I like jade just a little bit around the edges. And for those that have asked, I do wear them at night. Yes, I don't take these off. No. Yeah, I could even it out and put one more here. We'll see. I only say that because Guru Purnima is coming up in a couple of months. And my students usually send me money for my birthday and for Guru Purnima. So, I might go ahead and buy that other one, because I know I have money coming in through Purnima. I have very nice students, okay? Some of them give a little monthly donation, some of them don't, some of them give once a year, you know. Nobody's constrained to give, you know, it's what you feel the path is worth, what you feel you're getting out of it, okay? So that's the way that works. But none of the teachings are withheld because of money. I'm not like Nityananda. I'm not charging $15,000 and then again another 10,000, another 12,000, another. That's crazy. You can't. You know, spiritual teachings are not for sale. You know, if I don't care if you gave $1 million, it would cheapen what you get. So, yeah, no, it's not about money. But one should have gratitude for what's being given. You know, that's the other thing with it. There we go. See, when you turn on that yellow, it kind of deadens the colors and stuff. Yellow just washes it out. But yeah, no, I'm very happy with this. So I'm going to get a hold of him, and I'm going to think about that last one. I know it's a thinner one. It's not as wide as this. It's going to be thinner, so it will actually fit here quite well. And it does have the colors, you know, the dark colors and the greens and stuff, so it would really kind of tie them together. Yeah, we'll think about it. Thinking about it. Anyway, no, I do like those together. The greens and goes very well. Anyway, that's it for the new jade, the new bangle. I've really got everything now that I want with the jades. You know, I like this set. You know, sometimes I might change this out and wear that nice big one, but I don't usually wear that one out because it's pretty expensive. It would be pretty expensive. Okay. Yeah, it's a good jade. So not that the rest of them are not good. I don't mean it that way, but I mean it's like you can't find those so often. Okay. So, and it's heavy as well. It's that piece is very heavy. So, the other jade that I don't have, which I thought about getting, is called omphacite. It looks black. They're really interesting. They look black, but if you shine the light into them, it's really a green. It's a very dark, vivid green. So the omphacite, eventually I think I will track one down and buy it because they're just so interesting to get that black and then you shine that light through it and it's really green. So, yeah, I keep looking for those. I would like to find one in a ring, the omphacite. But I'm not sure what my sizes are. And now that we've got, you know, pandemic time, I can't go into a jewelry store and get it sized. It's kind of SOL with that one. That's not going to work. Anyway. Yeah, my little plant is still growing. And I did get today, something else was supposed to be coming. It didn't show up yet. But I got the organic Bulgarian rose water. You know, just so, you know, in the heat and stuff, it's nice to have. I just kind of spray it on my hands, and then, that rose scent is lovely. And just keeps your skin moisturized throughout the day. It's organic rose water. And that is the only thing they have in here. Okay, is rose water. That's it. The other thing I ordered that was supposed to be here today, that was supposed to be here yesterday. It showed up today. And I have one other thing ordered. It was supposed to show up today. It'll show up tomorrow, which is the glycerin. So I want to use that and see how it's doing for skin care. Again, as you're getting older, you really start to need to really, really take care of your skin. So that's what I do. You want to keep it hydrated so you don't get a lot of wrinkles. Avoid smoking, avoid alcohol, not too much time in the sun. Although I do enjoy my sun time. I'm thinking about going out. They have a bench up by the office. I might go out there and sit for a while with the flute and just get a little bit of more vitamin D. Although I do take D3. I have the D3. I must have 4 or 5 bottles of D3. Another thing I'm taking is the Bio X4. It's like probiotic type things and stuff like that. And then I have another one coming, which is supposed to help with the lectin. Okay, so we'll see how that goes. So if you take that Dr. Gundry's diet, you don't do like tomatoes, eggplants, nightshade things. You have more cruciferous, like Brussels sprouts, cabbage, that type of thing. Tomatoes have a lot of lectin in them. And I think there's something, I did have one time, I was up in Washington State, and I went in and I had, it was a pasta with the tomato sauce. Now, something was in there, and I broke out in hives. Really broke out in hives. And sometimes, tomato things will bother me. So I know I am pretty sensitive to the lectin. So I'm getting that, and I'm going to try to read up on his thing. His dietary thing. Oh, he's supposed to, with him, you're supposed to get the A2 milk, not the A1 milk. You can get that at Sprouts. We have a Sprouts here, so I'm going to try it and just see how it is. Although I do like my milk I get from the Amish farms. It's got the old time milk where you get it and it's got the cream on the top. This one still, when you get it, you can't pour it out because it's stuck. The cream is up in the top, and you got to push it down. Okay, so it does have the cream on the top of it there, like the old style when you would get it, So I do like their milk, but I might go up to Sprouts and try the A2 milk. And also, you're not supposed to have, beef and things that are not fully grass-fed and grass-finished. Now, this is something I just learned. I didn't know what's the difference between grass, and then sometimes it'll say grain-finished. Okay, so that means that the cows have been raised in the pasture, but the last 3 months they send them to the feedlots, and they feed them grain. Okay, so they're 3 months in a feedlot before they get slaughtered. So you should try to find the grass-fed, grass-finished you know, meat. And so that was something I didn't know about before. About I was, what's the difference? Grass fed and grain finished. What's it? What the heck does that mean? Well, that's what it means. They put them in a feedlot the last 3 months of their life, and they feed them grain, corn, that type of stuff. So grass fed, grain finished is better than, you get in the regular market, but best is grass fed, grass finished. When you can find it. Okay. Now, I did have a place online where you can get the grass-fed, but they send it, and it's a lot of meat packaged in large quantities, which doesn't work for me. My little freezer in here is just, I've got like no room. So when they send that and you got to order X amount of stuff, it doesn't work here. Okay. Although their meat was quite fine. It was quite good. Anyway, I have to look and see what I can find. The natural grocers, their stuff is usually pretty good. They mostly organic. When you go there, everything's like organic, so it's a good place to go. Anyway, I am going to close this down now. Yeah, and just kind of do like to see. Once I get it on, it's quite fine. But I don't like when people have bangles and their hands are so big and then the bangle is so big. That would drive me crazy when they're coming down to here on your hand. I can't, no, I can't stand that. Anyway. Oh, I'm just going to spend some time and enjoy my bangle and do some more readings. I am keeping the questions you send in, and we'll do another live feed and see how that works. Maybe we'll try that this evening. I'll figure out a time, and then I'll put it up in the things so you guys can know. Somebody was saying they like to start with maybe some music, a little bit of music, and I could see that would work well because sometimes it takes a while for people to come in. So we'll do some music, and then maybe, I'm going to see later if maybe I'll do 2 or 3 first, and then see later if I can get Johnny or Jen or Becca or Lena Rodriguez. I really want to do a reading with Lena Rodriguez one of these times. She said she'd be open to it, so I'll have to get that set up. But I've got to figure out what they're using. I think they're using a thing called Zoom. I'll have to ask them. And I've got to get that uploaded before I can do with multiple people. So we'll see how that works. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. And let's keep going forward.